Nick Forshaw, MTL, FDE, Heritage Listener, Vanguardista, embarrassed holder of a certificate of awesomeness for completing the Go Ape Treetop adventure despite chickening out halfway round.
Oh, no! They gave him the certificate anyway.
So you're not even entitled... Almost win prizes. So even though you copped out.
What's that line in The Incredibles? If everyone's a winner, then nobody...
It's something like that.
Yeah,
it's very
something on those lines.
Very apposite.
Yeah.
Anyway, Nick says, dear warmth and hugs. Some years ago, 7, maybe 8, although time and trouble have muddled the memory, I Googled recommendations for film-related podcasts, and after some disagreeable dabbling, I found you guys. It was about then that I decided to stop procrastinating and commit to the ambition I'd been avoiding for 25 years. I was finally going to make my first feature film. Seeking to immerse myself in movie-orientated chit-chat seemed like an important component of my reinvention.
When you could come here for that.
I've worked on movies as a VFX artist and mostly make a living as an animator, but the long aftermath of several life-threatening family traumas substantially delayed professional progression. However, as I stumbled into my 40s, I finally found sufficient headspace and submitted to the necessary agony of pitching, schmoozing, sobbing and begging that any maker of cinema must endure. I have been in development hell ever since. It's a very long story, but the key chapters are stress, frustration, nervous exhaustion, hopelessness, anticlimax, and close calls with terminal giving up and hiding.
Again, I think that's the name of a Smiths album.
Very good. But then there's been Kermode and Mayo. At the end of every week, a couple of hours of enlightened gas-bagging, serving to remind me why movies matter and why on earth I ever thought it was a good idea to make them. More importantly, it's time spent in the easy company of two old friends, the best kind, who give comfort, pleasure and companionship whilst demanding nothing in return, apart from money.
$5.99, whatever it is.
apart from $3.49 a month, gladly spent.
Thank you, sorry.
So this is a thank you, heartfelt, for the many hours over many difficult years of warmth and good humour. Oh, and the reviews and stuff. I'm pressing send on this emergency mail on the day before the morning on which I officially start directing my first feature
Oh, it's
film.
happening.
With your help, I made it. Now I just have to make it.
Wow.
My next ambition, about 18 months from now, is for you guys to love it. Down with hate, up with love. Hello to Jason. So Nick Forshaw is about to make his first film. Mark is now
just going to see if
up.
he's got an IMDb. Hang on. How do you spell? So Nick, N-I-C-K.
Yes, Forshaw, F-O-R-S-H-A-W. Mark is looking this up so that you don't have to.
Nick Forshaw.
That's him.
No, that can't be him. Hang on.
Well, if it's Nick Forshaw.
Well, there is a Nick Forshaw on IMDb who... Oh, no, he's right. Who has made... he has 7 director credits. They're on shorts. Jeb's Jobs 5, Marvel superhero. The Muntus, The Pen is Mighty. So if this is the... Upcoming. Here we go.
Man, look something up on computer.
No, but this is because you brought this up. So there are two things by this Nick Forshaw, if it is indeed Nickforshar. And the two things
No, it's not. It's F-O-R-S-H-A-W.
Yes, that's what I said.
You said R at the end.
Well, I said R, but I meant W.
I see.
That.
Apologies for it.
That correct.
Well, that's got a W at the end, not an R.
So Nick Forshaw is a writer, producer, director, and occasional actor with a primary focus on animation. He is best known for
Nick.
Why are you sorry about it? He's got an IMDb page for his award-winning series of comedy shorts featuring the character Jeb T. Sausagefreak. Previously, he's worked in visual effects for music videos, TV commercials, and features. That was just because they were doing the thing. He was born in Warwickshire, grew up in Shropshire, began his career in London, and has now escaped to Hampshire. And he has apparently not one, but 2 things which are upcoming, one of which is They Came, which is in pre-production, and one of them is Jeb, Fame, Sex and Death, which is in production. That says, a cack-handed documentary probing a Gen Z weirdo's craving for superficial celebrity blunders into for superficial celebrity blunders into controversy when its subject is accused of eating his duplicitous Soviet talent agent. And then the other one, which, you see, we will do
more than you ever needed to know about Nick Forshaw's career.
They came first big extreme adventure, approaching 100 million views. Okay, fine. So there we are. So we look forward to the...
Very good. Are we done? Okay, that's Nick.
Look, it's just due diligence.
Is it?
The gentleman is starting work on a feature.
Good luck to him, I say. Well done, Mr. Forshaw. And
you sounded exactly like Captain Mannering when you did that.
We look forward to your work, and we will mark it appropriately. Good luck, and thank you for getting in touch. Correspondence@KermodeMayo.com. Give us a movie that is out, not made by Nick Forshaw. Okay. I don't want this to have anything to do with Nick Forshaw.
Okay, so this is The Last Rider, which is
Nick Forshaw in it?
He's not.
Okay,
he might have done visual effects.
Okay, who
knows?
His influence is everywhere.
It's everywhere.